So far, we have used a single meta tag, and it's in our head section, and this meta tag is required for the XHTML 1.0 strict, and it identifies the character set that we're going to use. There are other meta tags that we can use. Meta tags are for information about the web page. That's what metadata, so information about information. And there's a couple of ones that we can add, and I'm going to leave a space here. You want all your meta tags to always show up in the head section. So they all follow a very similar format. They start with meta and they're a replacement tag, so they're self-closing. And either they have an HTTP equiv attribute and a content attribute, or they have a name and content attribute. So these next ones that they're going to use have a name. And so name equals, and we're going to learn three. We're going to start using three additional ones. A description. So the name is a description, and then the content, we can put a description of the web page, right? It's about wild sunflowers is the content of the web page. So it's just a brief description about what the web page contains. The next one that we're going to do is going to be for the author. So we can simply say author, and here's where we can list who wrote the web page. So we can say, okay, this one was written by Linda. So I can put myself then as the author. And the third one is the keywords. And the keywords are used for when searches happen, that you can pick the keywords that you want to do for this. So in the content section, oh, I see that I misspelled the one up here. I'm going to fix that as soon as I see it. Okay, so in the content for the keywords, I'm going to put a list of whatever words I think would be applicable for this. So 2 or 3 or more if you're interested. And just list those words there, separate them by a comma. And then when you get the words that you want to be there, then go ahead and finish closing out the meta tag. Now there's one more meta tag that's for setting the viewport. That's something that doesn't work with XHTML 1.0. We will start using that one when we start using HTML5. So from now on, add these additional 3 meta tags that add a description that matches your web page, list your name as the author, both your first and your last name, and then a list of keywords that go with your web page. Notice that if I come back and I refresh this web page, it doesn't make any difference on the web page. This is not something that shows up on the web page itself, but it's just information about the web page, and it always goes in the head section.